Yes, hello everybody, this is Ray from Ray's United, and I'm back. Get the community back. Now, this is some serious points that I'm going to make. I've actually scripted it because I don't want to miss a jot. I don't want to miss anything. So, I'm just going to go straight. Without further ado, you know what to do. Smash the like button, smash the subscriber button, become a member. Let's watch this channel grow. This is the community we need to be in so we can inject positivity into the Pi community as a whole. When I come back, it's on. Alright, I'm back. This is Ray from Ray's United. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, of course, become a member. Let's watch this channel grow, this community, of course. If you're just joining, this community has been around for over 4 years and we are doing great organically, and I love that. But this is something that I thought, you know what, the community should know. The community should be aware of, and this is about the Pi core team, or Chengdiao and Nicolas, bringing the community back. They need to bring it back. We all need to bring the community back because a lot of us are disgruntled. And at times I need to include myself. But I know some of the ins and outs, so therefore I can have a level-headedness. You know what I mean? So let's just go straight to the point. But before I talk about what they should do to bring the community back, there are a lot of things that we need to talk about. And one of it is the objective. What is or are the objectives of Pi Network? What was it, or what is it? Maybe some of us seem to have lost track of it. Well, I'm going to give you that. So, Pi Network's primary objectives are to create a decentralized, accessible, and sustainable financial system. Here are some key aspects. One, decentralization, which is Pi Network's aim is to decentralize a financial system, allowing users to control their own assets and data. 2, accessibility. By making cryptocurrency mining possible on mobile devices, Pi Network seeks to increase accessibility and promote financial inclusion. 3, sustainability. Pi Network's mobile mining approach is designed to be energy efficient, reducing the environmental impact associated with traditional cryptocurrency mining. 4, community driven. Now, this is very important to me. Pi Network emphasizes community involvement, allowing users to contribute decision-making processes and shape the network's development. Are we being allowed decision-making processes? Sometimes, not all the time. Real-world applications, that's 5. Real-world applications. Pi Network aims to create a cryptocurrency with practical use cases such as transactions, payments, and more. Now, so these objectives align with Pi Network's vision of creating a more inclusive, decentralized, and sustainable financial systems. Now, I'll ask you a question. What are your thoughts on Pi Network's objectives? Do you think they have the potential to make a significant impact in the cryptocurrency space? Now, I'll answer that when I come back. Yes, I'm back. This is Ray from Ray's United. Smash the like button, smash the subscriber button, become a member. Let's watch this channel grow, and let's continue. So the last question I asked you, I'm going to give my answer to that. The question was, what are your thoughts on Pi Network's objectives? Do you think they have the potential to make a significant impact in the cryptocurrency space? Now, this is what I think. I think their objectives are all right, as long as they meet their loyal users' high expectations due to their high retention rate. So obviously, Pi Network has a very high retention rate of people. However, they have to still meet that. Now, this is another thing that we need to discuss. Pi Network's strong community engagement and high retention rates are indeed crucial factors to consider. Meeting the expectations of their loyal users, which is the pioneers, us, will be vital to maintaining trust and ensuring the network's continued growth. It's interesting to note that Pi Network's community-driven approach has contributed significantly to its success. By actively involving users in the development process and incorporating their feedback, Pi Network has fostered a sense of ownership and loyalty amongst its users, in other words, pioneers. Now, to meet these high expectations, Pi Network will need to continue delivering on its promises, such as 1. Transparency, maintaining open communication about the network's development updates and challenges. 2. Innovation, continuously improving and expanding the network's features and capabilities. 3. Security, ensuring the network's security and integrity, protecting users or pioneers' assets and data. 4. Scalability, scaling the network to accommodate growing demand and adoption. Now again, to conclude this particular segment, by focusing on these areas, Pi Network can work to meet the high expectations of its loyal users and maintain its strong community engagement. I'll ask you a question again before we get to the next segment. What do you think is the most crucial factor for Pi Network to focus on in the short term? I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. This is Ray from Raising Artists. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, of course, become a member. Let's watch this channel grow, and let's also talk about the needs of pioneers and the community. So I asked the question previously, what do you think is the most crucial or critical factor for Pi Network to focus on in the short term? Now, give your response in the comment section, of course. If you're watching the premiere, give your comments in the premiere as well as the comment section after the premiere. By ensuring, now this is my response to that question, by ensuring all pioneers are KYC'd and migrated onto the mainnet, plus being as transparent as they possibly can. At the moment, there are a lot of disgruntled pioneers. That's my response to that. Now let's continue with this segment. So this segment, I talk about ensuring all eligible pioneers are KYC'd and migrated onto the mainnet is crucial for Pi Network's success. This process will help 1. Secure the network. So KYC verification adds an extra layer of security, or security as some people may mention it or may call it, preventing fraudulent activities and ensuring the integrity of the network. 2. Build trust. Transparently communicating the KYC and migration process will help rebuild trust among pioneers, addressing concerns and frustrations. 3. Mainnet adoption. Successfully migrating pioneers to the mainnet will increase adoption, driving the growth and development of the Pi Network. Now, regarding transparency, Pi Network can benefit from 1. Regular updates, providing frequent detailed updates on the KYC and migration process. 2. Clear communication, explaining the reasons behind any delays or changes and being open about the challenges they're facing. 3. Community engagement, and encouraging feedback, listening to concerns, and incorporating suggestions from the community. Now, by prioritizing transparency and efficiently completing the KYC and migration process, Pi Network can address the concerns of disgruntled pioneers and strengthen its community. Again, I'm asking a question which will be a segue into the next segment. Do you think Pi Network's leadership is taking the necessary steps to address the community's concerns, or is there more they could do? I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. This is Ray from Raising Artists. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, become a member. You know I love you all, but this is a very serious matter, so we need to talk about it. Do you understand? Now, in the previous segment, I asked you, do you think Pi Network's leadership is taking the necessary steps to address the community's concerns, or is there more they could be doing? Now, my response to it, you can put your response in the comment section. And of course, if you're watching the premiere, put in a live comment section and the comment section, of course. This is my response. I believe the PICOR team could do better in terms of addressing the concerns of the community as a whole. So this is where I obviously made my bullet points and continued. Constructive feedback and open communication are essential for building trust and fostering a strong community. Okay? Let me put it on silent and then let's continue. I'm not editing anything out. So the PICOR team could benefit from 1, more frequent updates, regularly sharing progress, milestones, and challenges to keep the community involved. 2, clearer communication, providing transparent explanations for details, changes, and technical issues, and being more approachable and receptive to feedback. 3, community engagement, actively seeking input, suggestions, and concerns from the community and incorporating them into the development process. 4, establishing a clear roadmap, sharing a detailed, publicly accessible roadmap to help the community understand the project's vision, timelines, and milestones. Now, by improving communication and community engagement, the PICOR team can, 1, rebuild trust. Addressing concerns and showing a willingness to listen can help restore confidence in the project. 2, foster a strong community. Encouraging collaboration. Now, this is the other thing. They don't collaborate with us at all. They don't collaborate. They don't do any videos with us. That's the problem I've got with them. So I've been doing Pi stuff for over 4 years, and they haven't collaborated with me once. ICE collaborated with me 5 times, and I still even shut them out. So you can see where they're actually lacking. So fostering a stronger community, encouraging collaboration, feedback, and participation can create a more engaged, loyal, and supportive community. 3, improve the project's overall success. By incorporating community feedback and suggestions, the PICOR team can create a better, more user-friendly, and more robust platform. So that's the end of this particular segment. I'm going to ask you a question which will give us a segue into the next one. Now, do you think the PICOR team's communication style has improved over time, or do you believe there is still significant room for growth? I'll be right back. So, I'm back. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, become a member. I'm so tired. I've been doing a lot of recordings today, but hey, it's all good. All for you. Smash the like button, become a member. Let's get to 50K in no time. Let's share the content. This is a community-driven platform, Raise United. So if you don't know, you know. Or if you don't know, now you know. Tell me who sang that particular segment of a song. Anyway, so the question was in the previous segment, do you think the PICOR team's communication style has improved over time, or do you believe there's still significant room for growth or improvement? And obviously my little response is, in terms of communication, there is still room for improvement. Now, ongoing improvement in communication is essential for building trust and fostering a strong community. The PICOR team can consider 1, regular town hall meetings, virtual of course, hosting frequent live sessions to address community concerns and provide updates and encourage Q&A. Now, this is where I would love them to come on Raise United. I'm not even begging them, but they should come to Raise United, because this is the platform for them to go far and beyond, of course, and people would listen because credibility is on this channel. 2, detailed progress reports. So sharing in-depth regular reports on development milestones, challenges and solutions. 3, community ambassadors. Establishing a network of community ambassadors to help disseminate information, address community concerns, and gather feedback. 4, clear, concise language. Using simple, accessible language to explain complex technical concepts and updates. Now, that's something they can improve on as well. So by prioritizing transparent and effective communication, the PI core team can better address community concerns, build trust, and drive the project's success. So, you know, what do you think the PI core team, what do you think is the most crucial aspect of communication that the PI core team should focus on improving? I'll be right back. Yes, I'm back. So this particular video has been about the PI core team, or the two-man show, the two-person show, bringing the community back, right? The PI community back. Now, this particular question focuses on what they could do to obviously improve on, bring the community back. So the question was, what do you think is the most crucial aspect of communication? We all know it's communication, that's the problem, that the PI core team should focus on improving. Now, I think the most crucial aspect of communication that the PI core team should focus on improving is transparency and proactive updates. Now, this involves one, regular updates. So I've said already, so I'll say it: sharing frequent detailed updates on development progress, timelines, and that, clear explanation, proactive communication. So proactive communication, for instance, clear explanation, which is the second one, providing transparent, easy to understand explanation for details, changes, and technical issues. 3, proactive communication, so anticipating and addressing potential concerns or questions before they become major issues. Now, by prioritizing transparency and proactive updates, the PI core team can, 1, build trust, which obviously demonstrates a commitment to openness and honesty, fostering a stronger relationship with the community. 2, reduce uncertainty, which will provide clarity on development progress and timelines, reducing speculation and anxiety. And then 3, encourage feedback. So create a safe, supportive environment for community members to share their thoughts, ideas, and concerns. Now, this obviously we do have, but we have to have one dedicated for that, which would help pioneers' feedback being responded to. I hope you like this video. Name is Ray, channel's Race United, word is peace, and smash the like button on your way out. And please join my TikTok. It's very important. Join my TikTok. Bye bye.